What's up, everybody? I'm Freddy, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm doing something that's, a little bit different from my usual content. It's not a reaction video, but it is kind of like a recap review type of situation. I'm going to be talking about the ARTMS concert and how I felt going to it. So yeah, went to ARTMS King's Theater in New York City. And funny story, I almost didn't go because the thought of having to take 3 trains to get there was like, I was like, ugh. But I did go. I got VIP, which do not regret it because I was able to get some pretty cool stuff. I got some photo cards. Well, they're called physical objects for Mod House. I don't have them near me, but what I do have near me is this signed doll album. Now, hold up. I don't know if that's getting captured properly. The camera's pretty far away. But yeah, I got it signed by the 5 members. I absolutely love that album, so I'm super excited. My first ever signed album was that album because, like I said, absolutely love it. But yeah, VIP was definitely worth it, and got to meet some cool people on the VIP line. I also got to meet a watcher of this channel. Shout out Keanu, if you're watching this. Shout out to you. He taught me about the how to even do the physical objects on the Cosmo app because I had no idea how to do that stuff. So yeah, shout out to you, Keanu, and thank you for watching my ARTMS reactions. But yeah, the concert itself. So I show up. It's a good time, but I knew going into it that I liked their music. But actually watching them, I had a lot of moments where I would just like, you'll notice because I'm actually going to put clips here, like towards the end of this video, but I would stop recording and just watch and like because their singing and dancing was like so, it was just like, it captures your attention. There's no other way to put it. I was actually very fortunate because, like I said, I bought my tickets 2 days before the actual concert, and I was able to get a pretty good seat. I was able to get row L in the orchestra, which was like at a decent distance away from the stage. I will say though, since I had VIP, that I got to do sound check, and in sound check I was like in row C, and I was like, oh man, I definitely should have bought my tickets way earlier because this view is awesome. But still, row L, shout out to row L. We all had a good time there. But yeah, actually getting to the concert portion of this video. So first thing first, they do the URL intro with the video, and it just gets people hyped. I absolutely loved it. I got hyped because you just have this like intro of all the members, them posing like some absolute queens on the throne, and it's absolutely amazing. And then they open up with Birth. Now, if you might have seen it already, but I checked out the Birth stage on my channel here. But actually seeing it live, being in the room for that performance, it's a whole different experience. Like genuinely such a different experience. If you can get the chance to just go to the concert for that song alone. Seeing them perform that song,
everything's yours.
So yeah, right after Birth, they do some more songs off the album. Then after that, they get into a portion where I was like, oh, this is awesome. They do like their individual stuff. Well, I shouldn't say individual. I should say Hasul solo, Heejin solo, and then Odd Eye Circle. So Hasul performs Plastic Candy, which also that song is so beautiful. Like genuinely, that song has so much emotion, and seeing her perform it live, and she was like so happy. You could see like the happiness while she was performing. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then this is a Loona cover, so I had to look this up because I was like I said, I don't really know Loona songs. Oh, well, actually, we'll get to that towards the end here. But then it's Heejin's turn, and Heejin comes out with the guitar and just pops off on a cover of Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne. Now, I didn't know I needed something like that, but I needed something like that because that cover was amazing. But that wasn't even the best thing she did, because after that, she performed a rock version of Algorithm. And if you know me, you know I love rock. You know I love Dreamcatcher, Extraordinary Heroes, Rolling Quartz. I love rock. So hearing Heejin do a rock version of Algorithm, that was one of the highlights of the night. One of the highlights of the night for sure. Absolutely ripped it. Absolutely destroyed on that stage. But if we really want to talk about highlights of the night, now, I'm thinking I'm going to put the clips after I mention the songs. And if I don't mention the songs, I'll put them at the end. But up next is Odd Eye Circle. And I was telling the people I met on the VIP line, shout out to y'all if you're watching. But I was telling them, oh, I really hope they do Genesaqua. And they were telling me, well, they didn't do it in Korea or Japan. And so I was like, oh, damn. I really want to hear Genesaqua. First song? Nah. Just let the clip speak for itself. When I tell you, as soon as I heard the first note, I just gasped, like jaw drop, because I was not expecting them to actually perform Genesaqua because, like I said, it like they hadn't been performing it in Korea or Japan for their tour, those legs of the tour. So I was like, they're probably gonna do a different song. I think they did Lucid in Korea, Japan. So I was like, okay, Lucid's good, but I got in on the clip pretty early because the girl that was two seats next to me immediately like recognized the pose they were in. I couldn't really see because it was kind of dark, but she had like night vision or something, and she immediately recognized that they were like in the opening stance for Je ne sais quoi. So I immediately pull out my phone and I start recording because I'm like, I need to save this because this is a core memory because I absolutely love that song so much. It's up there for favorite Odd Eye Circle song, up there with like Girlfriend. But like that was such an experience. I'm so glad they performed that song and I got to experience it because it just made, I was already having a fun time, but it made the night so much better. And then they performed Air Force One, which I very much thoroughly enjoy, and it got the crowd hype. Just everybody with the da 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 da, like everybody was in on it, bro. Everybody was just chanting. I absolutely loved it. I love songs like that where the whole crowd could get on them. So yeah, let me show you a clip of that real quick. Then after Odd Eye Circle's done, all five members are back on stage, and they covered a Taylor Swift song. I believe it was called "Cruel Summer." And now this is funny because they did that. They did it twice because there was one time that it was like pretty, like the audio was off, and they were like, "Oh, we'll do it twice," which it's a Taylor Swift song. I was not mad if they skipped it. But then they perform a Loona song. Now this is funny because I didn't know about this discourse. Obviously, I wasn't in orbit. I technically, am I in orbit, guys? Am I in orbit? Let me know. Am I in orbit? I know I'm in Uri, but I don't know if I can call myself in orbit if I really don't know Luna songs like that. But yeah, they performed this song, and I have it up here, called "Stylish." Now I didn't know this was discourse, obviously, like I was saying, because I wasn't in the fandom. But apparently, like, there's a discourse between Cruel Summer and Stylish, like them sounding similar. And I didn't really clock that at the time, maybe because I was just in concert mode. I was just like having the time of my life. But I, like, literally, like the day after the concert, I get a TikTok where Artemis out here performing Stylish after Cruel Summer. And I'm like, huh? And then I listened to him like back to back, and I'm like, oh, because they had the songs, like the performances clipped up back to back on the TikTok. So I was like, oh wow, I did not know that was a thing. So I was like, that's pretty funny. But then, now, one of the people I met at the concert, they kept saying, oh, Satellite, I really hope they play Satellite. And like I was saying, don't know Luna songs. But they performed this song, and it felt like I was ascending. Like, that song was gorgeous. That's how I'm gonna put it. That song was gorgeous. Like, genuinely, it feels like ascending, like I just said. So like, I'm very very excited to check out Luna. Like, that really, what I'm trying to get, the point I'm trying to get across is that ARTMS put on a show and it made me love ARTMS more. But I'm very much excited to check out Luna because the songs they did do, I was like, oh yeah, this might be my vibe. But yeah, After that, they did Candy Crush, Unfair, Air Sparkle, Virtual Angel, you know, the other songs off the album. Beautiful songs, amazing songs. But this is the point I want to get to. So during this whole like Road to Luna series that I've been doing, I was under the assumption that I didn't know any Luna songs. But so I had heard Hi Hi. I had heard it, I believe, when it came out, because I believe that song came out in 2018, which was also the year I started getting into K-pop. But I guess I heard that song and it just never stuck. Like, I absolutely loved the song when it came out, but I just never dived into Luna. So I was like, when I heard this song, when I heard Hi Hi, and it felt like opening up a time capsule. Like, genuinely, like, you know that scene in Ratatouille where the food critiquer bites into the ratatouille and he thinks about his like childhood memories. It made me think of like first getting into K-pop again, and it felt like such a full circle moment of like I'm gonna be making a video about this, so you guys are gonna get like a teaser of it. But I'll be honest, there was like earlier this year before I started this channel, I was kind of falling out of love with K-pop. Like it started being the genre that was getting put on the back burner for me, and I started listening to more like uh rock music, alternative music, you know, stuff I would listen to back in middle school, and like some of the stuff my dad would listen to, like Eagles, Creedence Clearwater Revival, like that kind of stuff, you know. And I slowly started slipping out of love with K-pop, the only time I really check out K-pop was for the K-poppies. But ever since I started this channel, I got to check out groups like ARTMS and all the Loona like posts, BBC like groups, soloists, Extraordinary Heroes, Rolling Courts, Day 6, all stuff like that I got to check out has made me fall in love with K-pop again. And here I am at this concert of a group I just recently discovered, and they're actually playing a song of a group I've actually heard before, but a long time ago, and it was forgotten to me. Like, this song was forgotten to me, and it literally highlighted this feeling I've been feeling for the past month of falling in love with K-pop again. And it was such a strange sensation, but it was a beautiful one. It wasn't a bad one at all. But hearing Hi Hi and just like having the memories awaken and like the chanting immediately, like my mind knowing instinctively how to chant, like where each thing was in each song, like the ooh, 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 ah, like stuff like that. It was, I wish I could describe this feeling, but it was like the best I can put it as is it feeling like a full circle moment. Like I was saying, like when I started falling in love with K-pop, and now it's a song from when I started falling in love with K-pop, and now it's come back around when I'm falling in love with the genre again. And it was, it felt poetic, really. Like it felt so amazing, and it really made it made the night so much better, along with all the people I met that truly made the night so much better as well. Like, one thing I gotta give to you, Orbits, you guys are such a community. Like, people were just talking to each other. It genuinely felt like a family reunion. Like, it's, I know it's weird to say about a concert, but like people were just having fun talking to each other, and just having a glorious night. And I think it might be because as fans of a group that isn't, like, it's still technically, it's not disbanded at all, and Loona's still going on, but the members aren't actively all promoting as a 12-member unit. I feel like you get a greater appreciation for moments like an ARTMS concert or a Lucemble concert, a Chu concert, an Eve concert, where you get to reunite with Orbits, because even if they're not performing together, you as a fandom are together, and that experience like must be such a wholesome one. And I'm glad I also got to experience it as as somebody who's treading into that Orbit territory and that Loona territory. So yeah, the night was amazing. Absolutely. In hindsight, if I hadn't have gone, I would have regretted it so much. So I'm glad I kicked my own ass to buy those tickets 2 days before and said, oh yeah, no, you're going. So yeah. If you're still watching, thank you so much. And please leave a comment below if you're going to go see them, if you saw them. You know what? Drop the moon, whatever moon emoji you want to drop it in the comments down below. That's what we're doing, because we're pretty close to going on this Loona journey, and I'm super excited for it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and there might be a few clips after this outro, but if there aren't, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!
거두어진 되면 강렬한 슬픔